Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Loki, Season 2, Episode 4, The Heart of the TVA. This series has been a lot of fun. I like that the action is nonstop. I cannot wait to see what happens in this episode.
We've had a lot happen so far. I am so intrigued, though, by Ms. Minutes and see what she has in store, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out.
Yeah, this series has been a lot of fun, and especially the last episode just really dove into some interesting new topics, so I can't wait for this one.
I'm expecting a high-octane episode on this one because the last one was kind of a little, for my taste, it was still good. It was information loaded, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I appreciate. But now let's step on the gas pedal. There's 2 episodes left after this one. Let's go!
There's something you have to see.
What is this?
Just watch.
Oh, so we get to
What do
see
we
what
got
happened
going on
here.
So it's almost ready
A utopia at the end of time.
for us.
Oh, okay. A different twist than I thought.
You made a difference in this war. Thank you for being on my team. It's been a long road.
Hey, boss. Fancy a game of chess?
Not today. Pull up Protocol 42. Erase her memories.
Oh.
Erase all their memories.
If you say so.
Sorry.
I helped win.
You didn't just help. It was you who commanded the army.
I continued to do all the work to keep him there.
Well, something like that.
So, what are you proposing?
That we don't need him. Maybe we never did.
Oh, wow.
I guess I wasn't expecting that. Probably should have. But
So do you think she was just working for him, or do you think there was something more there? It kind of seemed like perhaps there was a relationship.
Heavy.
It could have been a relationship. It was for them for all time. And then she was also the commander of the army.
Yeah.
The TVA.
And there you go.
Why is my face everywhere?
Yeah, what a trip that would be.
yeah, just walking into a situation, be like,
It's all your faces everywhere.
You're our leader.
actually, the more I think about it, that would be incredibly trippy. Be like,
What did I do?
what is going on? Is this some prank?
Some sort of battle in the upper left, the timekeepers in the upper right.
Are you? You're.
Just stop!
It's okay. It's all right.
What do you want with me?
Come with us, and we'll show you.
That didn't sound as reassuring as you hoped it would.
I can only imagine what Renslayer and Miss Minutes have been saying about us, but it's not true.
I'm from Chicago, friend. The shadyocracy capital of the world. I don't trust anyone. It's a party. Hello. Ms. Ravonna wants me. The effervescent clock lady monster thing wants me. I should have some say.
I don't disagree.
But that's why we need you.
You need to come like now.
My loom?
Yes, that's your loom. And you're the only one who can help us fix it.
So Docs is alive.
Yes, she's in holding with the others. We can't keep them there forever.
What do you want to do?
You tell me.
Look at that
Look
timeline.
at that timeline.
Wow.
TVA has to change, and it has to change now. If you can convince her that this new version is worth protecting too.
I don't think it'll change anything.
Don't be so sure of that. The words changed me.
Gotta say, we got some great tension right away.
Chocolate soup.
Or I did well, or I will, and I did. Take a look.
Trust me, it's not that great, and we don't have time.
It's not that great.
You're here to solve one of many problems. Then you're free to wander around all you want.
There you go.
Understand?
We've adjusted everything we can adjust.
O.B.
Ouroboros.
You wrote the TVA handbook.
But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. Did you say your name was?
Victor.
His work is based on your work.
Exactly. Which came first?
Like a snake eating its own tail.
Mr. Ouroboros, would you describe my handbook?
Only if you describe it.
Oh, jeez.
The way you explain the electric bypass system. Poetry, just poetry.
Guys, sorry to break up this.
Oh, God. Yeah, there's a...
We have a good plan. We have a plan. Casey?
It just keeps going.
Yeah, just said that it wasn't going to work.
Give the shoddy and slapdash work. Not to scale. I only got one coat of paint on there. I haven't been able to crop out figures.
Back to the Future shout out. What an honor that just was.
Here to see it.
Okay, thank
It says not to scale.
It's simple. One of us will have to take our throughput multiplier down the gangway. Then they'll need to hit the green button. And launch it towards the loom. It will dock with the loom, where it will scale the loom's capacity to manage the backlog of branches that was created when someone killed He Who Remained and released all those branches and ruined my life. We need to make the rings bigger. There's much, much more temporal radiation out here than there was when you went out there, Mobius.
Yeah, so much more.
More. Yes.
He's gonna need a super suit.
I mean, Loki's really gonna have to huff it then, right?
Just because it isn't you, it doesn't necessarily mean I.
Listen, guys.
You're shape to it.
You're in shape.
This whole plan is only theoretical because our throughput multiplier does not yet work.
He's going to come up with something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The loom's temporal decay outpaces your multiplier's throughput capabilities.
Every time, yeah. How did you know that?
Because I had the same problem with my loom.
Oh, there's that device.
Until I made this. A prototype.
I knew that was going to be important.
Obi, that'll work.
Integrating them, if that would even work, would take a long time.
Yeah, long time.
Mr. Ouroboros, if anyone can, it's you and me.
Nice. Okay, come on. Let's give him some space to work. All right, let's have a little pie while we wait.
Doesn't matter if you disappear, because you've never bothered to look if one of them was yours. Who cares if a few just disappear?
Sylvie speaking truth.
So are you gonna say anything? All right, everybody. Listen up.
Oh, man.
I think if we put our heads together, and if we just try to figure this out, we can get out of this room and we can get back to our lives. Huh? Galileo or Winston Churchill.
What do you... Well, it seemed like you gave up when you sold out our plan.
I didn't know you knew that. Okay.
That face.
I earned my life. Don't you think you earned your life?
No!
Maybe she knows she didn't have a good one?
Could be. Oh boy.
You have no authority to keep us here.
No, that's right, because we need you.
But I know you care about the TVA, and I know you want to protect it. That's the only reason I'm here.
Give them time to think that over.
What if they don't go for it?
Go and help Mobius keep an eye on Timely.
You've got to be kidding me.
Some Matrix vibes in that room with the architect.
Mm-hmm.
Say it then.
About Mobius.
It's just everyone is key lime.
Yeah, everyone.
Timely just looked so scared. He Who Remains wasn't scared. Or maybe he was and I just didn't notice.
Maybe he wanted it.
And when he came back, he was different. Changed somehow. I thought it was weakness. I mocked him.
What if you are wrong to believe that this place can be any better?
Annihilating is easy. Raising things to the ground is easy. Trying to fix what's broken is hard. It's hard.
Well said, Loki.
You can't give people free will and then just walk away, Sylvie. That's not how it works. Now, for better or for worse, the timelines are free. It's up to us to protect them. It's up to us to do better than he who remains.
Sounds like whatever we do, we're playing God.
Well, I mean, it is Loki.
He is god of mischief.
We are gods.
Puny god.
B-15 has integrity. I don't need to agree with her to know that.
Well, I don't trust B-15, so I...
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
How did she pull that off?
Where's B-15?
She's setting in place her plan to control the TVA. But if we work together, we can stop her.
The only thing you want to protect is yourself, Ravonna, and you. This is really disappointing, I must say.
I know, I'm working on myself.
Well, what's your plan then?
Anyone who joins me right here, follows me out that door, and helps me restore stability to the TVA will have a life on the timeline if they want it.
There's your offer.
B-Rad.
Yeah, he's gonna want that.
He wants to go back to acting.
For the first time, I finally am seeing the bigger picture.
Whoa.
Life in the timeline was that good, huh?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door.
No way.
She's not leading that army. Oh, look at Miss Minutes. She's all into it.
Let's go, X5.
You
Here's the liquid, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to show it.
I don't think they need to.
Nope.
I was not expecting that out of
No
Loki
kidding.
show.
No, not seeing them all get, well, having them all get taken out.
Holy shit.
What is that? Little Mobius pick-me-up, courtesy of the hot cocoa machine.
Did you say hot cocoa machine?
Yeah.
This temp pad's not working. Mobius? Let's take it.
Yeah?
Can I see your temp pad?
Have a machine for that.
Yeah, you're interested in this machine.
About this hot cocoa machine.
He's just hung up with it.
Why is it not working?
Can you? Okay, Professor, he'll take you.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, no.
That liquid sound again.
Oh.
Oh.
Miss Minutes is already taken over.
Yep.
I still can't believe that happened. Oh.
And then they go to the dripping of the chocolate.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Look at the room it's in, though. The pipes and the walls, and it's just out in the
Kind of a hallway.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even in a room.
It's his first time. He's not trying it first. I think that's great.
Yeah. Oh.
What in the...
Oh, it's B-Rad.
Where's the device?
Oh, man, this is going to pick up real quick.
Did in real time. Did you download unauthorized games again?
Something's still messing with this thing.
I mean, yours wasn't working either.
Uh-oh.
She's taking control of all other systems.
The temp pads aren't working. Grab the multiplier and let's get timely.
Is the multiplier ready?
Theoretically, I haven't had time to test it, but without timely, without his aura, I can't open the blast doors. We're locked.
We gotta find him. He took him back to the timeline. Where else would they have gone?
No.
Listen, friend, I don't know what device you're jabbering on about.
Then X5 here is going to find a very thorough and incredibly painful way to kill you.
It's a very small box.
Ladies, I think you're going to like what I have to say.
He hopes so.
Wow, the tension in this one.
Oh, look at that.
Come on.
Oh, is this where he sees her in the elevator shaft?
Yes.
Yeah, I just hate that clock.
She's trying to slow us down.
Take the stairs.
Well, Renslayer doesn't realize that.
That sounds like a noise you want to hear from farther away.
Come on.
Victor is very much needed, and she doesn't realize it. Especially if she wants the TVA.
Still time.
Oh boy.
Not much time.
Oops.
Pretty tech savvy.
Yes, this is where we get to see it finally. And green.
No.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, he sees himself.
Or is that somebody impersonating him?
No.
Who is this behind him? Oh, that's him watching himself.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He's got to prune himself.
There you are.
Wow.
I promise you this will make sense.
Hope so. It's gonna be a Lawrence Fishburne on the end of that phone.
So come on. Morpheus. For Morbius. For Mobius.
Could be Liam Neeson.
Good luck.
Jonathan.
Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
Nope.
We'll lose the entire safety system.
What are we going to lose?
Security protocols will go down.
Like what?
The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the TVA. We would have to turn that off too.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Turn it off!
Yes,
For
because they
those
both
two.
need him. Yeah, they both need it.
As I said, we have much time.
He's stalling.
I need.
We understand how it works. Now, someone's trying to reboot the system. I can't have access. I'm being locked out.
See you later.
Bye.
They're taking me offline. I'm losing my cognitive facility. I only have moments left. Victor, I need to tell you.
I love you.
You'll never be him.
Oh. And that's obviously who they're showing.
That's new.
Go.
Oh, he's gonna get us comeuppance again, isn't he?
B-Rad.
Is he powering up his proton pack?
What do you say, X5? Fancy a rematch?
With magic? Now it's gonna get good.
X5? What's going on?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
Let's go. Now.
Oh! See you later.
This way. Elevate.
Wizard. Wizard.
Oh, that was... Wow, that worked rather
effective.
quickly, yeah.
That was effective.
First, we need Mr. Timely's aura scan so we can get the blast doors open. Okay, let's go.
Just put your head in the scanner.
Is that safe?
I haven't tested. Theoretically.
Just,
all right.
Don't
just
tell
say
him
yes.
You'll be fine.
Yes, exactly.
that. You'll be fine.
Let me hold those.
They're gonna pick him up like a keg stand, just like this.
Welcome, he who remains.
There you go.
Can I come out?
Now, couldn't Loki just use his magic to like instantly teleport to where he's got to be?
Well, didn't the place just power back on?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
It should be me.
No, you don't have to do this.
Something wrong could happen, and I know how the throughput multiplier works.
We don't got a lot of time to talk about this.
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back. Got it?
Got it. Time to be brave.
I'm starting to have
It
the
sounds like
50-50 thought.
just reminded me of Independence Day when he's like, it's got to be me. Jeff Goldblum's like, I got to go up just in case something goes down. I have to be able to fix it.
Worse than when I was
Don't make it.
Yeah, it's not like the suit is lightweight either.
Yeah.
Ready?
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Come on, let's move.
He got that suit on with ease, I must say.
Maybe just kind of jump into it. Whoa!
Did that just happen?
That didn't work at all. Is it because of who he is? He like went into the timelines.
Oh,
what? Oh, that's a good.
happened.
I think that's
a good idea, Quinn.
Come on, they might give us.
Temporal radiation is just too high.
What did we do wrong?
I don't know.
What are we not thinking of?
He's in it.
It was his destiny.
Yeah.
What is even happening right now?
Oh. Oh my God.
Wow. There's cliffhangers and then there's cliffhangers.
That was genius.
The extra long black screen before
Love it.
going,
Yep. Unreal.
Love it.
Really?
Dude, easily the best episode so far.
Really?
In season 2.
Oh.
Easily the best one.
So let the theorizing begin. So I think what happened is because he's who he remains, he went into the timeline. It like absorbed him. You saw the little spaghetti stringy looking things that came out of him. So I think Victor is in the timeline. I think things are right back to where they were, where we're going to have, there's Kangs everywhere now. And that's just my quick thoughts. I agree with you, Diamond Dave. I thought this was a fantastic episode, a lot of fun. There's so much stuff I did not see happening in this episode. I didn't expect Docs and the whole team to get crushed. And it's even worse that they didn't show us and they just gave us the audio of the liquid dripping. And then, of course, they went to the scene with the hot chocolate machine kind of showing that. So that would really kind of let you know what was going on. But man, this whole series has been such a home run. It's been so much fun. We got 2 more episodes left to wrap it up. I was thinking just before this episode finished, I'm like, well, if he's just going to walk out there and put it in the device, this kind of feels like the last episode. So of course something had to happen, but man, what a banger.
Yeah, where to begin? It was a great episode, you know, from taking out Doc's team to Brad actually being mind controlled and taking out Renslayer, which that was pretty ingenious.
Like that.
We thought it was going to maybe be a small or little battle or whatever. No, just pretty quick with that. We got to get back to the elevator scene, and where he's like, "Hey, I'll explain that later." Never got to explain that either because this was a hell of an ending how they did that, and it was. Yeah, it's got to be the best, and that's what's been so great about this season so far. It seems like each episode keeps getting better and better and better, and I'm loving it. And then Brad turning on the rest of the Minutemen because he wanted to go back to being an actor. That's exactly what he wanted to be. So now with this happening, I really I can't think of anything better than what you said, where he's getting strained back in, because I think it's almost like the whole Thanos thing there for the while. Like, I am inevitable.
Yeah.
So it's basically he's inevitable, and maybe he knew deep down in something was telling him that he had to go and do it himself.
It seemed
and
like
go
as
down
soon as he put his head in there and it said, he who remains, his whole personality changed.
because he said it should be me, and so as soon as he went, it was gone. So that's why he was so like, no, it should be me. Well, I mean, I get that has to be the reason why that with the scanning or something subconsciously told him it had to be him.
He didn't have
so
a
that
stutter either.
so that he could get right back into the timelines.
Yeah.
My casual Marvel fan, quantum realm physics mechanical theory here is that you have all these timelines splitting off and multiple Kangs everywhere, he who shall remains, however you want to put it. And so the visualization of him splitting into colorful spaghetti was his transferring to each one of the timelines. So I'm basically on the same page as Mason Quinn. As we saw him split in the lines, every one of him was going on the timeline. That's what I got for you. Great episode, ton of action. I mean, the story is super intense and the writing is incredible, but that cliffhanger at the end was
black screen.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, but it was a lot.
Yeah, I will say so far, season 2 of Loki has been really impressive. I know Wanda is high regarded. I know in certain, some will say that Falcon Winter Soldier was still pretty good, but for me, Loki season 2 now has been really probably the best so far of all the Marvel shows. So episode 4 here, easily the best one in my eyes. It really, they did it in episode 1 where the intensity, the tension, and the urgency was just at a 9 out of 10 the entire episode. Came back down because we needed some information, right? Episode 3, still not bad, but it wasn't like the greatest one. There was a lot of information feeding to help set up for 4, 5, and 6. This one, though, we went back to high intensity, back to high urgency throughout the episode. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm probably wrong here because I don't know the comics or anything like that, but I can't believe that's really the end of Renslayer.
I'm thinking on this
because of the variants.
Yeah,
on this timeline.
yeah.
This timeline for sure is done.
I don't think she's done yet. She's got to somehow get back.
Yeah, because the way they got this all set up with all these timelines and variants and whatnot, I got to assume there's like 100 more of each character, so to speak. But you know, it was great to see Loki and Sylvie have their powers just for that brief moment.
Yep,
so nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was perfect, I thought, for the writing on that to get B-Rad. You know, which he's slowly becoming kind of like my MVP of season 2 here so far. So keep it up. I hope they keep that comedy bit with him a little bit so far, and the actor's been doing phenomenal as I like to call him B-Rad, but Brad. So
hopefully he becomes an actor again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the interesting thing with this whole series is that for so long, like, yes, it's called Loki. Yes, it's a Loki series, but because he hasn't had his magic and his abilities sporadically through the season, he has, the little bit where he was trying out for James Bond in the one episode and then in this episode here, but because he hasn't had his magic, it almost didn't feel like Loki, the character we're used to. It felt like Tom Hiddleston playing another character. So it was just good to have that back because you're left to think, oh, well, if he had his magic the whole time, this show is done in a couple of seconds. He goes through, does whatever, and then it's done. So it was a very interesting
And it was nice even having the reboot of Ms. Minutes because like we saw how much control she really has. She's kicking them out of their telepads like left and right. So
Pads,
or temp pads, telepads.
Well, yeah, I was actually going to bring that up too with Miss Minutes because she at the end there, you're not him too before she went offline there. I thought that was pretty interesting. With Victor being potentially in millions of different timelines now, I wonder how they're going to wrap this up. Because like, how do they put a bow on season 2 here?
Yeah,
there's still a lot to happen from what they've given us. You know, so to me, there's still a lot to happen. Maybe it could end in one episode if they really wanted to, but
do we have like an? I suppose we don't need to look too far in advance. I wonder if like the next episode is like X amount of time, you know, and the final episode's like an hour 30 or.
Well, Disney gives you that.
Some sort of extended time length on the last one.
Yeah, so see, like we could, 47:59. So
Okay,
a
so
little bit
it's
more,
a little bit longer, but it's
about
not
10 more
like-
minutes.
but it's still like an hour and a
they
half.
give you.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Did you guys think that Victor's personality changed a little bit once he stuck his head in the machine and confirmed his aura? Was that just me? You think? Did you guys notice?
I didn't think his personality changed.
We would have to run it back.
Yeah, I didn't think it changed, but I think
because he didn't have
started
that stutter.
catching on his whole time there. I think he started because he's just brilliant.
Yeah.
The character is brilliant, right?
Yeah.
So I think as time kept going on, he started piecing the puzzle pieces together. I could be really wrong on it, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here because it seems like in each scene with him and OB, like they were kind of.
Remember, he has the TVA handbook too. And how many times has he read that? So
over and over again, and he's taking his own notes in it.
Right, we don't know what's all in that TVA handbook, so he knows a lot more about the TVA than he's probably letting on.
Could be.
Oh, geez.
I can't wait for episode 5.
Four bangers so far. I'm assuming 2 more to go. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.